Good day, good people. I have been gone for far too long. I am very sorry. I know it's been like 3 months, and I would absolutely love to open up and come back with a great positive video, but unfortunately, I've seen what's probably the worst video I have ever seen on the entirety of YouTube, and I need to talk about this because holy fuck is this bad. A couple of days ago, on May 12th of 2025, in case you're watching this in the future, this guy called Ranting for Vengeance made a video called The Fall of the Transformers franchise, in which he talks about how the Transformers franchise fell from its glory days and how it's not quite as good as it used to be before. However, I have a very strange feeling that he knows absolutely nothing about this franchise because the claims that he makes and the takes that he states in this video are so atrocious that I just had to talk about this. Now, before this video starts, I want to make this very, very clear. Please do not go and harass this guy, alright? I do not want any disputes. I don't want any harassments coming from my channel. This is not meant to harass him personally, but at the same time I need to talk about this. This is so bad. Oh my god, this is so bad. But without further ado, let's go ahead and play this video, and I'm warning you right now, if your brain melts and falls out of your ear, well, I'm not surprised.
So, how did one of the most successful and biggest franchises of all time turn into a woke disaster that nobody cares about?
Just a quick disclaimer here, this guy's favorite word to use is woke, so if you hate the word woke, click off immediately. You're not gonna like this.
I'm not an expert, but I'm gonna do my best and let you know that there is still hope if you love this franchise. So, the franchise I'm talking about, which was the absolute monolith of badass in the 80s, that every kid and adult could probably get into, is of course, the Transformers. I know what you're thinking, Transformers, isn't that some cartoon and toy for kids? And although you're slightly correct, Transformers is much more than that.
This is probably the best thing he says in this entire video. Just a warning here.
Even the thing that you're talking about, which is the G1 cartoon from the 80s, is still absolutely awesome.
You're old, Megatron. Yesterday's model, ready for the scrap heap.
We'll see who's ready for the scrap heap.
Junk! That's what you are. Junk!
I don't care if it's for kids, it also gave us a movie that most definitely was not for kids.
What? What do you mean not for kids? This movie was for kids. What, you think Spike said shit once and now it's not for kids? What are you talking about? This movie was for kids. Children cried at the death of Optimus Prime. Come on.
With many beloved Autobots just getting slayed on screen. But unfortunately, I have to start off with this video, where I talk about how it felt. Now, there's almost too much to unpack here, because there isn't just one answer. But as I said, I'm not an expert on Transformers or anything. I haven't consumed every piece of media got to do with it.
That's a load of horseradish. He hasn't consumed a single bit of Transformers media. Immediately, I can already tell where this is going. This is one of those guys that seems to absolutely love G1 and thinks that anything other than G1 is stupid and wrong. Okay.
But I'll do my best to try to tell you how this franchise turned into a woke piece of trash. So I suppose we can start off with the Michael Bay movies, which didn't directly become woke or anything, but at the same time got rid of all the quality and lore got to do with Transformers. And this is straight from the very first Michael Bay Transformers movie. Yeah, I know that people love these things. My main problem with the Michael Bay movies is my same problem I have with modern Godzilla movies. It's the fact that they focus way too much on humans than they do the actual Autobots. Nobody cares what the humans think. There's an intergalactic war going on with Optimus Prime versus Megatron. Who wants to see Shia LaBeouf running around and screaming Optimus? Optimus!
Okay, to be fair, I don't entirely disagree with this, per se. The Michael Bay movies were a bit weird. For some reason, Michael Bay thought that, I don't know, over-sexualizing literally everyone on the movie was a good idea. Like Megan Fox, or even Tessa Yeager from Age of Extinction. Like, oh my god. But at the same time, I cannot deny that the Michael Bay movies revived the Transformers. Like, no matter what anyone says, that's true. It basically saved the franchise from collapsing right then there at the start in 2007. So while I kind of agree that the Michael Bay movies weren't the best, I really don't think that they got rid of lore or anything like that. And if you if you're trying to say that the lore isn't the same from G1, you're just being delusional because these movies are not meant to be G1. These movies are its own thing. It's its new thing. It's this new thing that no one has done before. Like, dude, seriously? And while I can understand where some people are coming from when they say, oh, I want the robots more, the robots need to be a more prominent role in the movie. I don't know, man. Like, I think the human character development is a really important part in order to make these movies work as they do. So, yeah.
You literally have Peter Cullen, the legendary voice actor of Optimus Prime, in the role. Yet Megan Fox is on screen more than Optimus Prime, which I'm not exactly complaining, but at the same time, where the hell are the Transformers?
You're a creep.
And not only that, they just kept on dumbing down the lore and making it seem stupid. To be put simply, the Transformers is a product of the 80s. It's something that couldn't be replicated in the 2000s.
And there you have it. There it is. That's exactly what I was saying. Yeah, he's one of those. Ooh, Transformers was from the 80s and should only be the 80s. The G1 is the best and only G1 is good. Nothing but G1 is good. I want more G1. Give me more G1, 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 G1. This statement makes no sense whatsoever. Like, seriously, if you're trapped in the past, stay trapped in the past. Do not shit on other things in modern times because it's not what it was in the past, alright? Have you heard of change?
You need that 80s retro neon aesthetic that the original show had. There needs to be heavy metal and glam metal blasting as Optimus Prime mows down scumbags.
And here we go again. Here we go again with this guy saying, oh, I don't like change. There has to be this. There has to be this because the original cartoon was like this. And if it's not the original cartoon, I don't like it. And also, red flag number 1. He literally says, oh, I want to see Optimus Prime maul down everything. Optimus Prime, the G1 cartoon, used violence as a last resort. He did not like to resort to violence. Shows what you know. Like, that's kind of the point of this whole Megatron must be stopped no matter the cost. Because at this point, he has no other resort. He needs to resort to violence. If there are other ways to settle it peacefully, he would definitely take it.
It needs to basically be like Star Trek or one of those really far out sci-fi shows where the entire thing is in space. And if it's on Earth, it shouldn't look like a modern day city. Just watch the G1 cartoon and movie. So I could do an entire deep dive ripping apart these movies, but the Michael Bay movies just suck. If you like them, it's just nostalgia or the fact that you're a normie that doesn't know anything about Transformers.
What the fucking fuck? Why are you now shaming other people for liking what you don't like? We are not normies for liking something that's different, you fucking bastard. Like, I like the Bayformers movies, and they're not great movies, but I like them. Not because of nostalgia, because I wasn't even alive when the G1 cartoon existed. Not because I'm a normie, because I'm fucking not. Like, that's just not how it works. I like it because I like seeing big robots in live action, fighting each other. There's still plenty of that in Bayformers. I don't understand why you're saying that, oh, if you like Bayformers, you're a fucking normie, you're an idiot, or whatever. Like, you just sound like such a whiny loser. Holy shit. Everyone must like what I like, and what I like is the original. And if you don't like the original, you're a fucking normie, you're an idiot, and I don't know what the fuck to make of you.
But after you see what came next, the Michael Bay movies actually seem good in comparison. So, now onto the comics of Transformers.
Alright, I'm gonna cut off the rest of this section, because admittedly, I never read any of the Transformers comics. I'm not intelligent or enlightened enough to talk about this. Like, he didn't even say anything bad about them anyways. Like, the worst thing he said was, oh, like, Transformers should only be on Cybertron, and, oh boy, red flag number 2, he said Optimus Prime became Optimus Prime from Orion Pax because he wanted to take revenge on Megatron. Now, again, I haven't read these comics, but I'm pretty sure that's not how that goes, so... yeah, then again, like, though, I could be wrong this one. I fully admit that I could be wrong this one.
From the absolute piece of garbage that was Transformers 1.
Oh boy, this is about to cause an entire nuclear meltdown. But once again, I'm fine with him not liking it. Like, you can like what you like and you can not like what you not like. But the reason for him not liking it is, oh my god, just watch. I can't do this shit anymore.
Transformers 1 sucks. Megatron is not black. Optimus Prime is not Chris Hemsworth. It sounds a little bit redundant, but Bumblebee is not black either.
Whoa there. Slow down, brother. Slow down. You've crossed the line here, because holy fuck, what is this argument? I don't even know what to make of this claim. But let me just ask you this. What the fucking fuck is your problem? Seriously, what is the problem here? Oh, he's black, so he's bad. That literally sounds so oh my goodness, bro. I'm gonna get demonetized for saying this shit. There is nothing wrong with having these actors. There's just nothing wrong. Brian Tyree Henry made an amazing D16 in Megatron. And Keegan-Michael Key worked pretty damn well for B-127. I mean, sure, he was a very annoying character in the beginning, but he was fine in the end. And like, so what? Why does that matter? Why does it matter if they're black or not? What the fuck? And also, yeah, it was kind of weird seeing Chris Hemsworth as an Orion Pax, but I think he fit the role pretty well. He sounded just like a young Optimus Prime. What is the problem here? There is no problem here. Why are you acting this way? Once again, you're just saying, oh, change is bad. I don't like change. If it's changing, it's wrong, it's stupid, it's bad, and everyone must like what I like, and old is gold. I can't do this shit.
There's literally always been a black Autobot, and yeah, they're Autobots, they don't really have a race, but Jazz was always the black guy of the Autobots, and you're so lazy that you can't even put him in your movie.
Oh my fucking god, yes he was in the fucking movie! As a matter of fact, one of the main reasons this entire movie plot happened in the first place is because of Jazz! Oh my god. This just proves he has no idea what he's talking about. Oh my goodness, I can't do this anymore. And once again, what does this prove? Like, why does it matter if he's the traditional, like, quote-unquote black Transformer? Why does it matter? No one fucking cares.
You have to go in and change already existing characters. And all that stuff aside, the movie just plain sucked. An animated movie of Orion Pax and Megatron back on Cybertron should have been amazing, but instead we got a made-for-kids Marvel humor piece of woke trash.
I really just don't think he's even watched this fucking movie. I think he's seen the trailer, and from the trailers I can understand if you see that, because the trailers were terrible. But the story was really quite deep and really tragic. Like, I personally didn't have a problem with it. And sure, it was made more for kids, but like, it still had its great spots. It was a good movie, all right? And I don't know what you mean by like woke trash. Like, what the fuck does that even mean? Like what, just because Brian Tyree Henry is now Megatron, now it's a woke piece of trash? Like, what kind of statement is this?
The Transformers universe is serious. There's no room for jokes and Marvel humor.
What the fuck? Just, what the fuck? I'm not even gonna bother. I'm done. Like, I can't do this shit anymore. So basically after that, he just goes back to the IDW comics, and he also touches on Earthspark, and then he just basically calls everything woke and trash, cause like, I don't know, whatever. He doesn't like change, I guess. I don't know. And that's all I have the strength to talk about, because I cannot continue watching this garbage fire anymore. I just can't. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Shitty take, you know, I don't know. I guess like, subscribe, do both. I need a long time to recover from this. This was, oh man, this was bad.